Hello, what's up everyone? I have a question for you. Have you guys ever, got followed home or stalked or creeped upon, really, by creepy people? I'm not talking about like, pedophiles or rapists or anything like that. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah, this is piss, by the way. Yeah. I have this little story for you guys, and it began in sophomore year. So it was 10th grade, and it happened in my Italian class. Yeah, Italian. So there was this girl who sat next to me, right, in our assigned seats. She sat right next to me, to the left of me. I was close to the door, I remember this. And she was one of those quiet girls who didn't really like to talk a lot. So I was like, hey, like in my head I'm like, hey, let's be nice. Let's make a friend today. The good guy in me just started talking to her. I was like, all right, let's try to make a friend. So I'm talking to this girl. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And she's like, giving me these one-word answers. We had to do some group work, and everyone went into groups, and she was like the only one who didn't have a group, and I kind of felt bad for her, so I was like, YOLO. No, not really. I wasn't like that. I was just like, why not, be in her group? I'm trying to make a conversation any way possible, and then from that day on forward, I somehow like broke her shell and she started like talking to me and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is good, at least she's being more social now. And she would start talking to me. She'd be like, hey, what's up, how's it going and stuff, and I'll be like, yo, how's it going, oh, so did you blah blah blah, and I'll be like, yeah, I blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, and then she'd be like, oh, blah 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 blah, and I'm no, okay, yeah, so you get the point. We were just talking. She was like, so as the bell rang, she's walking with me, she's like, so where are you going next? And I'm like, oh, I have so and so class. And then she was like, oh, all right. And she started following me to my locker. It's not weird yet. So she followed me to my locker, and she just, I felt like she just wanted to continue our conversation, because I'm just so good with conversations that maybe I should like get an award one day. I get my books and whatnot. I was like, hey, going to my class now, so peace, like, peace, girl. That whole following me to my locker event took place. She started doing that like every single day. Like every single day. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying you're just wasting more energy. She started following me every single day, and I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. After that day, like, let's fast forward this a couple weeks. Fast forward a couple weeks. So before Italian class starts, I would go to my locker and then I'd go to my class. Guess who I see there? Yeah, it's this girl, Let's call her something, because I don't want to call her this girl. It's kind of rude. Let's call her Billy. Yeah, Billy. So Billy over here starts showing up in my locker before we go to class. She's like, oh yeah, I just came here because I wanted to talk, So we started chatting. Wow, this lighting really sucks. She started to show up at my locker before class even started. We would be in the same class, and then she'd follow me back to my locker. I mean, people started thinking about like, yo, does JP like this girl? And I'm like, no guys, I'm being her friend. Come on, calm down. Everyone's like, yo, do you like Billy? And I'm like, no, we're just friends. Come on, we're just friends. Seriously, yo. Yo, we're just friends. I started hearing some rumors that was going around the school, like, from my friend. I don't want to say her name. Let's call her Bobby. Why am I choosing guy names for girls? Well, actually, Bobby could be a girl. Bobby, right, told me, oh, so are you going out with Billy? And I'm like, no, what, why? What's wrong, And she's like, yeah, people are like talking about it and saying, you're going out with Billy and you've gone on dates and stuff. And I'm like, wait, what the what? And this whole time in my head, I'm just like, okay, I didn't want to insult her, but that wasn't an insult. I was really shocked. Okay, I mean, this is not the creepy part, but like it's getting to the creepy part. Bobby told me that Billy took takes pictures of me in gym. That's the, to me, like, what are you gonna do to my pictures? I mean, that's what I think about. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, if you're gonna like make a poster and like sell it, I'll be like, oh, that's cool. But like, if you're doing something else with those pictures, enjoy. No, seriously, that's gross. Like, at least tell me if you're gonna take a picture so I could do something like sexy, and I'll be like, I was just I pretended like I didn't hear that news from Bobby, and I proceeded to my locker, and guess who I see? Yes, I see Billy. But the thing is, on some days, there was this one day where she showed up. I was opening my locker, and she did one of those like couple relationship kind of cute things where she goes, guess who? Oh god, please don't be Billy, please, come on. If this is not Billy, if this is somebody else but Billy, I will kiss them right now, please. There was another day where I'm opening my locker, and she gave me one of these like these, like that, I can't describe it. It's like when you tickle someone, you poke their sides. Yeah, I'm a very ticklish person. I don't want to get tickled on my sides unless I ask for it, and I will never ask for it. And she comes behind me and pokes me, and I let out the most feminine scream. Even teachers went out of their freaking classrooms to check what was going on, if a girl was getting raped or something like that. Everyone was just looking at me in the hallways, because I just let this really, really unmanly voice out. And she's like, oh my gosh, you scream like a girl. Shut up, you know? Like, I'm a man. After she did that, I kind of just had it by this point, and I started avoiding her. Because the rumors, the tickling, and the hands, and the eyes, and the blindfolding, and the fast forward couple days, Bobby comes up to me again. She's like, Billy came up to me today, said, me and JP are dating, and which lip balm should I wear that he would like, you know? Like, she had like 2 flavors, I don't even know. Damn, this girl is so creepy, but I'm gonna let it go because I'm just so handsome. It was getting out of control. It was getting to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. And then it happened. She gave me a little tiny note, you know? She like wrinkled it up and gave it to me. And I pretended I didn't see it. I just like smacked it on the floor. She picked it up and put it back on my desk. And I was like, oh damn, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's in here. What's in the note. So I opened this bad boy up, you know, I read it. And it said, did you hear about the rumors? And I'm like, of course I heard about the rumors, right? So I reply with a simple yes, and then I give it to her. Write something down, gives it back to me, and she's like, do you want to try it? Try it? So she was pretty much asking me out, and at that time, I just got out of a really weird relationship. I finally thought about it at the end of the period. I told her, you know, I don't want to talk about it here because it's Italian class. Let's talk about it when we get to my locker or something. We're at my locker, and she's staring at me. I was like, hey, I'm very flattered for what you did, and I respect what you did, because it takes a lot of courage to like ask someone out, and I really respect that about you. But the thing is, I just got out of a relationship, and I didn't want to be in another one so like quickly. And you know, at that point, I was just like, yeah, I'm a jerk. I'm a douche. She was cool about it, which was great. And then 2 weeks later, she got a boyfriend. So that was my story. Comment if you have any other stories like that. I don't think so. Or if you have any creepy stories, comment down below. YOLO.